Okay, I'm just gonna start over. Hey YouTube, it's the end of the world.
Why are you such a copycat?
Not really the end of the world, but the end of America. Wow, this room is really echoey. I hope it doesn't mess up the sound. As you can tell, I'm filming in somewhere different than normal today, aka not my bedroom. I'm filming on my college campus today because, well, I meant to film this video like whenever the election happened on Tuesday night, and then I like wound up crying myself to sleep and was like, I probably shouldn't film right now. And then I was going to film like the next day, and I just couldn't. Like, I wasn't in the right mental state, and I knew that if I sat in front of a camera, I wasn't going to be able to get out anything that I really wanted to say, and that just like, I don't know, like I knew I would have been disappointed in it. So I'm doing it today. I also don't really have time the rest of this weekend to do anything, and I actually, it's been a long time since I've vlogged anything, but this weekend is going to be vlog worthy, so I'm going to make a vlog. I'm doing casino night and Renfest and other stuff, so yeah. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is that I like don't even want to say it. The point of this video is that Donald Trump is going to be our new president, and I'm fucking terrified. God, I don't even know where I should start. Like, there are so many things. I didn't even write out a script to this video like I normally do. Like, for my story times, like I'll usually like write out just like a general script and I'll kind of go off of that. But I didn't write anything down because I guess I just hoped something good would come out. I'm usually very bright and upbeat about everything on my channel because that's kind of the kind of person that I am. Like, even if everything sucks, like I can put on a smile and be like, fuck my life, you know, and that's just kind of my personality. But about this, I honestly, I don't even think I can laugh about it. So we just elected a racist child rapist and a misogynist as our president. We just elected the epitome of everything that I and a lot of people my age have been fighting against for the past few years. And past few years, I mean like hundreds of years. Like, I think there are a lot of people that don't understand why we're so afraid, and I don't really know how to answer that question, because if you can't see it already, if you couldn't see it before he was elected, I don't know that you're going to see it now, but I'm going to try. Now, I've been trying to film this video for a little bit already, and I just keep stuttering and like covering my face and not really knowing what to say, not being able to get down exactly what I mean. So I'm just gonna start from my reactions of when it happened. Now, whenever the election was actually happening, I was confident Hillary was gonna win. Like, I got to the point where I wasn't worried anymore, and I think that's part of where I went wrong. I mean, the Psychic Twins said in one of their videos that Hillary was gonna be president, and I'm only half joking when I say that that kind of reassured me, and I honestly didn't think, like, I know that there is a lot of shit in the world, and I know that there's a lot of bigotry, but I honestly didn't think that we would elect him. I honestly didn't think that he would win. I was like, I'm gonna vote for Hillary, and then she's gonna win, and all's gonna be great, you know? Like, I probably don't even have to vote. Like, she's probably already got it. And I was wrong. I was starting to get more and more nervous as the night progressed. We talked about it a little bit in my poetry class, and then I got home. So I was actually on my friend Remy's stream for a while trying to distract myself from it, because I kept checking it obsessively, and it was really close, and I didn't want to have to think about it. So I was on Remy's stream and I was talking to other people, but it inevitably kept coming up, and one of the people in there posted a link that was like a live feed where people were like posting updates about the election and like who's winning, who won, blah blah blah, etc. And so of course, because I was already scared, and what else are you gonna do, you know, I clicked on the link and I started, you know, checking it and watching it as it updated. And then I had Google open and was looking at the thing that said that he had 266 votes and she had 218. So he needed 4 and she needed 54. And I was like, listen, it's a long shot, but there's a chance. Like, she could still win. Like, it could be, you know, this like super close race. Maybe it's like, you know, this thing that people are gonna talk about for a long time, be like, whoa, I can't believe that happened, but like, she's gonna win, right? Like, there's a chance. But I was getting nervous, you know, I was kind of lying to myself, kind of just like, you know, because I'm one of those people who likes to have faith in the world. That's not saying that I do all of the time, but I like to. I try to. I actively try to, because without faith in the world, like, what else is there, you know? Like, my entire life is an existential crisis as it is, so like, when I don't have faith in the world, like, what do I have? I don't have anything. So I was trying to, I don't know, I didn't think it was going to happen, and then it did, and I was kind of in shock at first. I was in Remy's chat and was like, I can't believe that just happened, and then I just stopped responding mostly. I started crying wondering what was gonna happen in the future, and for me and for my best friend who is trans. So whenever so I stayed up pretty late that night. I was crying a lot, and I opened up season 1 of The Office on Netflix and tried to make myself feel better because that's my happy show and I love it a lot. And then I wound up, you know, missing my next class because while I still fell asleep by like 3 or 4, something like that, which is pretty normal for me, I still, like, crying yourself to sleep takes a lot of energy. So I don't know, I missed my class, so I woke up at noon, which was like right when my class was supposed to be over, and I just got on Facebook and just started scrolling through and looking at articles, and I started seeing articles about the impeachment process and people talking about we could impeach him, you know, we gotta find something, and I was like, great, this is good news, maybe there's hope. So I started reading up on those, and I remembered that there's this case going on where like someone accused him of raping her when she was like 12, and she tried to like take it to court one time a long time ago. If I can find a source, I'll link it down below. I can't remember exactly where I found it. But like she tried to take it to court years ago, and then it just like never went to trial for whatever reason. I don't remember if they said on the website or not. But now the lady who actually was like trafficking the girls to him and his buddy, who I don't remember who his buddy was, she's finally coming forward and being like, hey, I'm risking my life and my family's life and my job for doing this, but I'm gonna stick up for this girl and I'm gonna, you know, testify. I think like 12 other girls came forward. So I was starting to get kind of hopeful again. I was like, well, you know, it still feels surreal, and maybe we can just like get him overturned. Maybe we can just get him impeached, because he's already got this trial going on, you know. So if he's convicted, then we could be like, look, he did a misdemeanor or felony, whatever. We could try and get the impeachment process started. Then people started bringing up Pence, who was kind of worse than Trump in some ways. And one of those ways it affecting me and my best friend a lot, because he advocates for, it's like whenever you like go to therapy to fix being gay or being trans or anything like that, that's what they believe in, and things like that, and people were just like bringing all those nasty things up, and then I started kind of losing hope again, because even if we can get this disgusting piece of shit Cheeto Man, which I say only in an attempt to make it seem sort of funny because it's not at all, even if we can get him out of office, the country is still going to be run by his second man, which is kind of worse than him in some ways. I mean, they're both pieces of shit, they're both disgusting, but if we impeach Trump, then Pence will be the president, and then yeah, maybe we can try and find a way to impeach him, but that just, it seems so long and so much of a stretch and so out there that it almost doesn't feel like it could happen. And I know there are some people like Hillary Clinton saying that like, yeah, he's our president now, we just have to like accept it and get used to it, and you know, maybe he'll run the country well, but I can't help but worry. I am a woman, I am poor, I am bisexual with a preference for women, I am a secular witch, I am vulnerable. I mean, I'm white. I have that going for me. I'm an American citizen. Those are my only two things. Other than that, like, I'm kind of fucked, and my best friend Connor is trans, and yeah, they're white and they're an American citizen, but they're trans and they're poor and they're also pansexual and they are also I'm just terrified because I'm already seeing some of my friends posting on Facebook that they are being harassed already. One of my friends posted that they were like going to work in their Starbucks uniform or something. Maybe they were like shopping before work, I don't remember exactly, but some dude like grabbed them by the arm and said, hey, where's your Starbucks? I'm coming to your Starbucks later. And so then whenever they were at work, they were staring at the door, horrified in anticipation, and then later on that day the same person had someone else come up to them and say something gross along the lines of like, you know, I'll let you see my ground coffee or something like that. That wasn't it, but it was something gross like that. And I just, as someone who has been raped and sexually assaulted, I'm terrified that it could happen again under Trump. And that's not to say that everything that the American people do is because of who their president is, because that's very much not the case. But with him in office, there's a much higher chance, and there's a much, you know, I feel like there's this general idea in the air that there's a much better chance of getting away with it with him as president, because he's not, obviously he's not against it. He claims that he is, but he's been accused of being a child rapist, and I 100% believe that. And then there's that video of him talking about like grabbing women by the pussies, and you know, when you're a celebrity they'll let you do that, and you know, blah blah blah. I'm just scared, honestly. I'm just really fucking scared. And I wanted to film a funny story time this week. I wanted to be bright and happy on my channel because I'm starting to grow a little bit again, and like I'm excited about it, and I'm really glad to see all you new guys, and I love you already. But I couldn't come up with I just don't know how to be funny this week. I can't stop thinking about what's going to happen, and what's going to happen to me, and what's going to happen to the people that I love. And there's literally no solution for me. I mean, I get that there are certain, you know, things that you can do. You can be an activist, and like that's all well and good. I've been doing that for years though, is the thing. I've been doing that for years, and this shit is still happening, and now our president isn't against that kind of thing. You know, at least when we were under Obama, I don't care if you agree with him or not, whatever. I'm not saying either way. I don't give a shit whether or not you agree with him. He was still speaking out for women and gay people and immigrants and etc. Donald Trump is saying the exact opposite, and we just elected him because of it. And then there are people like my cousin who was harassing me on Facebook with pictures and memes of Donald Trump and saying some really disgusting things about Hillary Clinton, and things that just made me feel horrible and gross and even more fucking terrified than I already am. And I told him I was untagging myself from the post that he tagged me in. Then he started harassing me even more, and so I unfriended him, and that really hurt because even my own cousin is contributing to my fear. I've known that, you know, he's sexist, and you know, he's probably a little bit homophobic, because welcome to the South. But I'm just appalled that in a situation where I'm not jokingly scared, I'm not making a joke about, oh, we're all fucked, you know, I'm not like saying anything like that. I'm legitimately terrified for my life and my well-being and the life and well-being of the people that I love, my friends and my family. And my cousin, my own fucking cousin that I grew up with, is now harassing me with memes. And then my brother started doing it a little bit, and it's already starting. Like, he hasn't even done anything as president yet, and it's already fucking starting. And that's what terrifies me the most, because what about when he does? What about when he is actually in control and he is actually doing things? Like, how far is it gonna go? I don't know. I'm sorry, I didn't mean for this video to be so, like, I feel like most of the people who are clicking on videos like these are probably trying to feel better, and I know a lot of you are really fucking scared just like I am, and I'm so sorry, and I'm here for you. And if you need to talk, please inbox me. I will be so happy. My Twitter is in the description box below, and my DMs are always open, so if you need to talk, come talk to me. I am so happy to. And I didn't mean to exacerbate anyone's fear. I hope that's not what this video did. I just needed to get my feelings out there in a way that I feel like I can be free to say it, if that makes sense. On Facebook and on Twitter, there's only so much that you can type, and especially in the kind of state that I am, I don't know how else to express it without just doing this, you know. So yeah. I feel like there's probably still more that I want to say. I just can't think of the words right now, and I don't know. And again, I'm not trying to say that there's no hope, because I think that there's a sliver of it. There's a way to get past this, and you know, maybe this is some kind of, I don't know, trial that life is giving us. I don't even know if I believe in that kind of thing, but maybe that's what this is. I don't know, because it's the only thing that makes any sense to me, because I still feel like there's some kind of goodness in the human race, and yeah, we just did this. So the only explanation that I can accept or think of is that there's something really fucking good that's gonna come out of this, because if there isn't, I don't know what else to say. Sorry for getting a little intense on you guys. I know I normally just kind of like, this is the crazy things that happen in my life. And this isn't a side of me that you're normally used to seeing, but I believe in being very real with you on my channel, and I didn't want to be fake and just say something funny that happened to me back in the day, because I've been out of it and depressed and on the verge of tears all week. I would feel wrong not letting you see that side and purposely hiding that from you. So, okay, that's all for now. Trying to at least be upbeat-ish for the outro, because, you know, whatever. Okay, so anyway, to all of you new guys and to everyone who stuck around for a while, I love you so much. I really hope that the acoustics in this room aren't too weird and aren't like doing a fuzzy thing, because I know sometimes I speak really loudly and it does that in my own bedroom, and I'm not speaking that loudly right now, but like it's a practice room for music, so it's like bouncing off the walls and shit. So yeah, I hope that's not happening. Also, my battery symbol has been blinking the whole time in the background. I don't have a pathfinder on my camera, which is really fucking frustrating, but I've been using this mirror. Actually, I'll show you real quick. Oh no, what's up? I've been using this mirror, and my battery symbol has been blinking this whole time, and it's been getting worse. I hope that you can still hear that over the rattle of the tripod. And I didn't bring any batteries with me because I'm fucking smart. So yeah, I'm gonna go. Even though I could probably ramble on for a little bit longer, I'm not gonna waste your time like that. That was a weird way to say that. I love you guys so fucking much. I am also working on merch. I have not come out with it yet. I'm working on a new logo, and I'm gonna be working on some stuff, and I'll put it up on threadless.com. I can go ahead and leave you guys the link to my shop, but nothing's on it yet. But I will let you know when there is. I love you guys so fucking much. Keep being awesome. Stay strong. Inbox me, please talk to me. I love you guys, and I would love to hear from you. And feel free to leave shit in the comments too. My camera died on me, so I gotta do this really fast. I just like rearranged my batteries. Hey YouTube, hey YouTube, hey YouTube, it's Sunday. We thought you died. Fuck it, I'm dead. Little boulder. Whiplash, sorry. Subscribe. Anyway, kind of psycho mode. What? Yeah, Meowkiatos? Same. Woohoo! Why does this shit happen to me?
Why are you such a copycat?
Mwah. I love you, bye-bye.